Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome on into my collection of every single live action Batmobile that we have ever had. And these are just the minifigure scale ones, as well as the ones from DC Superheroes. There was, of course, a 2008 Batmobile, the Tumbler, and it's just not as good as this one anyways from last year. So we're looking at all that. You'll notice there is one missing, and we will look at it. It's just, you'll know what it is. There's actually time codes if you want to hop around to the different Batmobiles as well. We're actually going to be going in order of the different eras, starting from the 1966 ones, and then working our way up to the 2022 Batmobile. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's jump into things. So starting things off here, we have the classic TV series 1966 Batmobile. And some of you may be thinking, well, wait a second, wasn't there two of them? You said you'd be looking at every live action one. And here is the 2016 one. And I have promised this comparison for I don't know how long, and we're finally getting around to it. And they are different, including the bat suits here, but today we're looking at the Batmobile specifically. So removing that there, you definitely see that there are a lot of differences, especially here in the front of the hood. First of all, this actually had removable stud shooters. It's much better that way. The grille is actually the exact same piece, as well as the windows, and I think that's really interesting there for the different cockpits, as well as the printed piece there, I believe is the exact same on the wheels. I really love the sticker there. That is pretty much the exact same. Those aren't printed. Those are stickers that you put on each of them. This one has a little bit more detail here in the front section there, or the middle section, as well as in the front, you actually have a brick-built hood. Versus here, you have a printed sticker there. And looking at it from the front here, just to get a sense of what the actual length of them is, you can see that the original one is a little bit longer than the first one. But again, I think that this one is just an overall much better build, even though they have very similar play features. From the back, you can see how the back part is actually different here with some more stickers on the newer version and nothing going on here in the back exhaust, but they are built differently, as well as you've got some exhaust ports there as well, which uses different brick pieces. Now, what's interesting as well is you've got this back trunk, which has the stud shooters there that can go in the front. I stored them there. Or, of course, if you wanted to as well, you could also put some batarangs and different things on the inside. Now, you'll notice here that I am constantly breaking off the fins of this one. For some reason, as I was transporting this, dusting this one off, it has never once fallen off. This, however, multiple times, all the time, recording the review for last year. So that's a little frustrating. You can see here that the inside actually has the bat phone included, as well as a panel there on the side, but it is a little bit different when we look at the next one. Also, you've got the emergency bat turn lever there, which is not actually included in the newer version. No stickers there are being placed, as well as the arch piece being used is probably better in the original one versus this tire rim. I don't really like that. I like the stickers though. There's a lot more going on here, which I like a lot better, as well as the bat phone and everything. It's a lot more compact, and I really like that. And of course, with both of them, you can sit Batman and Robin in the car. Now, of course, in the 2021 one, there was no Robin, but here we do have Robin included in that set. So that's what that looks like there with the two of them inside. And overall, looking at it from that point of view, I think they both look good. It's just this one, it needs a Robin. Next, we have the 1989 Tim Burton Michael Keaton Batmobile, and this is really such a great set. Unfortunately, it is a promo, and it was a gift with purchase when you purchase the large version of this, which I really don't like. I think that, and I hope that this year, with 30-year anniversary for Batman Returns, that maybe we get one very similar to this, but with the detachable sides, I hope, and Penguin and Catwoman. And I just think that they need to re-release this, and maybe it'll pop up in a Flash set as well. I'm not sure, but unfortunately with this one, this Batman, of course, the 1989 one, does not fit inside, which is a shame because of the molded cape. But the rest of it here, it is such a great Batmobile. It is really, really awesome. I think that it's fascinating to me that it drives so smooth, despite it being so close to the floor, and I think that's really impressive. I really love the center section here and the shaping and molding of that and all the parts used there. We've got some stud shooters there in the front, as well as the wheels turn really smoothly. You've got really intricate pieces there to create all of that. I really appreciate that. And from the back, there is a flame included, but I'm not showing that with any of the other ones, so I'm not going to show it here. There is no back section here. There's nothing to store in the back, but you can actually lift this up and it goes forward. It doesn't have a sliding mechanism like it actually is meant to, but on the inside there, you do have a 1x4 panel there, as well as a spot to put a Batman figure. So just taking the one that's actually been sitting here since that original review, you can just grab that and it does close very nicely on top. And again, drives really smoothly. And here is the Tumbler from the Dark Knight trilogy, and this actually released last year. Of course, like I mentioned before, there is the 2008 one, but this one is just so much greater. It's so much smaller, and the fact that it is actually releasing alongside the large one, I think is really awesome in terms of having this option for people, and you get some really great figures, which you could check out in the review linked at the top. But I love the stickers here as well, included throughout the whole thing. Like, it is very detailed. You got a sticker there in the front there, as well over here at the very front, and then even on the side looks great. And there's some stickers on the inside, and overall, like, it drives really smoothly, and I don't know, like, it's such a great and solid build. I really am impressed by this. And of course, you also have stud shooters there in the front, and even how the wheels are built there in the center is incredible. All the different flaps around this thing to actually create the shape of this is just incredible to me. I really love that. The ingots and everything, oh my goodness, it's just really awesome. In the back, you can actually flap these around a bit, as well as angle these different plates, but you're not really meant to. And into the very back here where the afterburner is, it's fine, looks good. But of course, there is an interior. There's no back mechanism there or anything like that, a trunk, and you can lift that up, and you've got a storage spot there for a batarang, as well as 2 seats, which is really important. And of course, you can see that there's 2 panels there with other stickers, and I like the handle there, how they're using the bucket handle for the steering mechanism for the Tumbler. Looks really incredible. You can of course put him on inside there since he has the fabric cape, and you can drive on off. Here is Ben Affleck's Batmobile, the Killing Machine, and it's such a great set. I remember this was our first look, I think, at Batman and the Batmobile at the same time, and it was just incredible to see this and to get a set of it. Takes me right back to getting this. There's some stud shooters here in the front to kill anyone that stands in the way of this Batman. I know I'm making shots. You know, I apologize. You know, Michael Keaton's one killed people too. I'm just, you know, the comedy video. Anyways, so yeah, I really love this. It drives really smoothly here, and I like just the shaping of this. I think that the techniques that they use, the parts that they used for this, is really incredible. On the back there, you could see there's not much going on, but not that there needs to be with this, because I think the shape of it really is just great. Now, this is where things get interesting. I always have a bit of a hard time actually lifting up these panels, but they're really incredible. You can even angle them a little bit as well, but the way that they lift up is just something else. On the inside there, you could see there are some different stickers there for the panels on the inside, and you can take your Batman and slide him on inside there, and you can close it back up and drive on off. And here is the Justice League Batmobile, and I do have to stay this up at the top. I actually did a review of this last year if you want to check those out, what set this comes in. But this design and the figure, all of it, it is technically also the Snyder Cut version. Like, you just got to put this video in black and white and change the aspect ratio, and you're good to go. All of the sets were based off of concept art that would have been provided by Zack Snyder back when that was still in early production, before they probably even started filming the original version. So just keep that in mind with this set and the rest of it. But anyways, really cool Batmobile. The figure, you know, the goggle one, weird. But the rest of this here, I love the stickers, and I like the fact that we've got this turret here on one side. It is very similar, of course, to the other one that we just looked at, including like the stud shooters here in the front. But I like the Batmobile Batman sticker there in the front, as well as, again, drives very smoothly. You've got the sticker there and another sticker on the other side. I think that the top of this is so much better with the Nexo shields. I think that looks incredible. Now, this part here is completely removable, as well as this can actually be lifted up and turned around a little bit as well. You can see the interior, very similar to the other one, just on 1x4 yellow plates. And just like the other one, you could take Batman and throw him on inside there, close it on up, take this, and you are good to go. And very lastly here is Robert Pattinson's Batmobile from the Batman 2022. And of course, you could check out a review of this individually, but it's a really great set. I think that the scale of this, the pictures do not do this thing justice. It is absolutely incredible. I love how it's on an angle here, as well as some of the pieces used here, like that triangle piece there, as well as in the front. You could see you've got a sticker on the front, and these double cheese slopes, the ingots in the front, and the shape of the hood is absolutely incredible. You've got a sticker there on the front, as well as some spots for the exhausts. And on the front as well, let's duck behind the camera in case this goes off. You could see there that you've got some more stickers there, which looks amazing. And to actually shoot this is the only one out of all of them that has the missile launchers, and you just push down there on the back and they will shoot out the missile launcher. So I like that it's hidden versus the other ones where all of the stud shooters are shown. You've got a sticker there on the top, which is a nice added detail. I like the wheels as well, how they have like the different caps there. In the back, oh my goodness, like look at that piece there. That is amazing. I love that printed piece and the dial, as well as some stickers there in the back for the lights. But even just like all of those little arm pieces and the other parts here, like the fez caps for the exhaust parts, like it is just, that is incredible to me, and I really just, like, I'm blown away by that. And of course, the whole thing can actually be removed at the top. You've also got a spot there. You could see some of the batarangs have fallen out, but you've got a spot to put some batarangs, as well as you've got a steering wheel, as well as some interior little panels, which look great. And you could sit them inside there, as well as another figure, which I really appreciate the fact that this is actually 5 studs wide, which is just insane to me. Close it on up and drive on off. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is the collection of every single live action Batmobile that we've gotten. Just so you know, I was considering doing like every single one that's like ever appeared in terms of like movies or TV shows, because I was like, if they did a Batman the Animated Series one, I'd feel obligated to include it. But then I realized that I'd have to pull out the Lego Batman movie one, and then there's the Beware the Batman one, and I feel like there's even some that I'm probably forgetting. So it was just easier if I did this. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which one is your favorite? Comment it down below. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Hope you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.